Alright, and we're back, guys. Sorry about that. Kevin had to use the bathroom. Let's roll. So every floor in the UN Tower is allotted to every member of the first 12 veteran, I don't know, monument players. Right here is Jazz and Amy's. Very interesting.
Very colourful.
Very colorful, yeah. Apparently like skulls and boats. Boats and hose.
Oh yeah, kind of pictures.
So Kevin actually has a full furnished, beautiful office pad. So he also made this a penthouse. So he has a little like bed and couch.
A little apartment on one side and the office on the other side.
Yep, and then he has views for the District 1 up
The
here.
island.
He has his little office over here. Really nice, solid. I don't know if you guys ever want to see what it looks like from the top. Yeah, that's what he, that whole area that you guys saw earlier is what it looks like. It's insane the amount of effort and detail he put into that area. Super awesome. Alright, on to the next spot. So up here is where we reach the top of all the offices. We'll come this way, and this elevator shaft will lead us up to the meeting room. I have designed everything except the offices for everybody in this building. So this is, I made this like an Art Deco design, like a 1930s look to it for the whole outside interior. Interior probably not so much. I did like more modern, but you know, a little bit of everything, I guess. Over here is all of District 1. I'm not sure why that does that. So, over here is Kevin's Island. His entire island is a part of District 1, but we're not going to put every little bit of everybody's land in District 1. But this is, whoever you can see in here, all their land is a part of District 1. McKinney's area, Jazz and Amy's,
The community palace is here.
Community Palace, yep. We got.
It used to be Rainy's area. It's now flat and empty.
Oh yeah, it used to be Randy's area. That whole area used to be like an Auschwitz, fascist, communist, cosmonaut looking thing. It was weird. But he ended up giving me that. We have a war memorial over here, and I'll explain that when we get over there. But as you can tell, the tower. Over here is actually right here you can see it. This is the King's Tower. You can't see it too much, but when we go to the observation deck, you'll be able to take a good look at it. But yeah, this is all the nations. They have all their flags. Jazz and Amy's will be probably right here. All the nations we all agree on. I think it's like 4 players have to be present, including me, to make a new rule for the realm.
Which rarely happens. Happens what, twice now?
Yeah, about twice, I'd say. Yeah. I'd say about 3 or 4 times. I think we made some small ones with you and McKinney.
Maybe it was twice when I was present.
Probably. Over here is the bar. I made this. Yep, little hangout area. Let's
That's
go up.
nice.
Yep. Let's go up to the top here. Here's a little like hangout lobby area. This is the kitchen that I made. cabinets, stovetop, just some cakes here, some storage. So yeah, clock. I don't. Over here is actually supposed to be like a conveyor belt that goes down there, but I'll just say, you know what? They take it down this way. I don't know, from the elevator. Let's go up to the top of the building. Alright, so this is the observation deck. Over here. Oh, God.
Oh.
I don't have a bow and arrow on me, I don't think. Oh.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, he'll just have to shoot at us. Up there is the King's Tower. It actually hits the height limit. It was a very, very long project. I had to get a lot of black dye and lots of glass and dirt and then the black stone is hard to find now because it's all hidden underground now that we don't really have a biome in the nether to get it. So, but this is actually a building that I got inspiration from in Colorado, and it's a lot smaller than this, but the oval design is very similar and the coloration is very similar. So it's a really, really nice thing. Down here is, or over here, I mean, is the HVAC systems. Some very classical looking HVAC systems. And then what we'll do is we'll fly down to the bottom of the tower. Okay, so up here is hangout area in the lobby. So it's a 2 lobby kind of thing. Emergency exit. Above entrance to the main lobby floor. Yep.
There's fake staircases here.
Yeah, the fake staircase.
Finish.
Nothing I can do about it. And there's no practical use for a
staircase.
staircase.
If there's a fire, you are fucked.
Yep. You're fucked if you go and try to... We got like an emergency exit right there, though. You know, that little...
Yeah, there's be some water down to get down really quick.
Over here is the little Chinatown Asian market food and restaurant thing. I don't know what to call it. I call it Chinatown, but it's not Chinese. This is City Sushi from South Park. So if you guys watch South Park, City Sushi, City Walk, and little stands. So I actually captured this guy's build online. I think he's a known YouTuber. Fantastic YouTube build for a noodle cart. It's awesome. Over here is the War Memorial. So the War Memorial is... What would you call it, Kevin? Unfinished?
Well, this was going to be the gift shop, I remember.
Yeah, this would be the gift shop when it's
The
done.
actual memorial is done.
Yeah, the actual memorial I built. So when I was stationed in Texas while I was doing army stuff for 10 days, I had nothing but time. So I built this war memorial. And it's actually in reference to Rainey. So Rainey used to have his old, like, communist, fascist-looking, weird city over here before I took it down. Actually, the rocket's still there in his island. He wouldn't give me his island, but he gave me all of his other land, which I'll take the other land for sure.
The rocket is pretty nice.
Yeah, I like it. It's decent. It's a cool little monument. I'm gonna make a little museum out of it. This is his old flag when he was like an enemy of the realm. McKinney, he's the King's Guard, so he's always by my side, always protecting me. He'll conduct Order 66 when I tell him to, if somebody is being bad on the realm. The Master Builder, of course, with his slave army. Yeah. He's also considered the kingpin on the Veteran Memorial. My old flag during the war. My new flag. The UN Capitol War Memorial. Welcome book on the history of the Memorial War of 2021 Territorial War. It was more like a legislation war. It wasn't like a physical war, but we don't have physical wars in this realm. We're all really peaceful. We just kind of like, make things interesting and that kind of sort of stuff.
They just had some fun with it. Made up a little story.
Yeah. All right, we are back. Let's see here. Okay. So yeah, this is the War Memorial. The king and his faithful companions await the return of the communists with their leader and his immaculate chiseled jaw line if he so ever tries to march his forces onto the UN capital. I totally messed that up. In the year of 2021, the communist fascist CF leader known as Mein Rainey seized the northern shore of the sacred land. Nowadays he should have made that one word, but is that one word, Nawa? I thought it was.
I don't think so.
Oh, maybe not. Nowadays, it is known as the capital, the United Nations, UN. His forces gained strength quickly and commenced attacks against the noble king. The king's guard rushed into the battle with no hesitation to protect his king, alongside the master builders whom also answered the call with his endless slaves to supply. The king, this triforce of his power was too much for communist forces, and as such they were exiled from the capital. On January 2022, having been exiled, Mein Rainey has encamped his forces in District 2, near the Viking capital of Freiburg. All hope extinguished, the only thing that remains of their dark stronghold is the Grey Skull, a portal to the Nether that sits on a small isle just off the northern shore, the Rocket, basically, area. The king and his faithful companions await the return of the communists with their leader and his immaculate chiseled jawline if he ever so tries to march his forces onto the UN capital. The War Memorial of the 2021 Territorial Wars. Thank you for visiting the memorial. The gift shop will be open from 0600 to 2000. 6 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock at night for all you people that don't know the military time. I also took this build from this tank build from some dude on YouTube. He builds like vehicle builds. I don't know. He's a solid dude for his videos, honestly. So thank you to him. This whole monument, though, I built on my own. Everything for the most part, other than the things that I mentioned, are all my ideas. The soldiers down there, actually, if you look up the Korean War Memorial, you'll understand where I'm coming from that. What we'll do is show you the farm, and we'll show you the subway. Not the subway system quite yet, but we'll show you the subway. And after that, we'll show you Kevin's Island, and that should conclude District 1 for that video. Oh, look at McKinney himself. So this is the wheat farm. Or I guess it's just a farm, right, at this point, not wheat anymore. Kevin went and put like little barrels of water under them, so now you're able to, grow whatever you want under there, and then, you know what? We'll do it for all the people watching. This is what the automatic farm is. So this is the guy that I watched on YouTube. He did all this. You just actually
here it comes.
Click it. Oh, here it comes. Yeah. So then it goes into the hoppers and it goes into the chests. I gotta put like a blockade up on here though. That's what I'll eventually do, is put the blockade. So everything just kind of stops into the barrels and set up on the top.
Yeah, some items get stuck on the edges.
I made a little walkway up here though.
It's very satisfying to watch though. It's very nice.
Yeah, it is really nice. I made this for whatever reason, just in case you gotta come up here and plant. Oh no, that's exactly what it's for. If you have to plant stuff, you can go up here.
Yeah, this farm was first made for everybody to use, but most people got their own stuff by now.
Yeah, everybody has their own things at this point. Actually, I'll show you the King's Tower area and the future of it after the subway as well. This is the UN subway system. So I built this whole entire subway system. I think this thing took me, what, like 3 weeks to build, Kevin? To dig it out.
Not longer.
Yeah,
I
it
think
took me
the
a long
digging
time.
itself took it 3 weeks.
Yeah, I don't even know how much time it took me, but it is a lot of work to dig out things and then replace them with blocks. But I did it, and now we have a grand station in the capital, which is what we needed.
Also took you a while to get all the quartz.
Oh yeah, the cords
The
from the
ceiling.
traders. So up here you have the UN symbol up here, so UN. Really cool. So when you're coming up, you're like, oh, cool, it's the UN, and you can. The first thing you see is the UN Tower. Of course, you got to see the UN Tower. It's like the staple of the realm, and then the King's Tower, which is the tallest building in the game.
And back to differ.
What, the UN Tower?
It's the palace. The palace is the
Well, the palace is
staple.
the community staple. I'm talking about where all the rules are made. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. I know.
You're just biased.
Sure.
What up, McKinney?
Ah, sorry. Trying to get Oakenfall back asleep. She didn't have a good feed. Her stomach is really bothering her, and she threw up a couple times.
Oh, no worries.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're
But,
recording
I was
right
talking
now,
about-
so
Yeah, I figured as much. Seeing how I thought you were giving like a new member of the realm a tour, and I realized, wait, no, he's talking to himself, really, mostly.
Yep. Working on a YouTube video together.
yep, YouTube videoing it up right now.
The official tour of the server.
First tour. Yeah, this is
Everybody can
going to be
see.
District 1's tour. And then we're going to go into a second segment, and since you're here, perfect. We can have you show us your area whenever we get down there. So we're going to show them the subway tunnel really quick. Not the system, just a tunnel. The system is pretty much just a rail that goes through and gets to the different parts of the realm if you don't have them on Elytra. Iron Farm, District 2, and there's a couple other things, for future projects that we extended in here. But I did more of a, I don't know what they're called. It's like a 1900s, like, futuristic look, I guess you can call it. Well, for the benches.
What's it called? The retro futurist.
Yeah, retro futurist design. And then I did the, I kind of copied
Also,
a little bit
may have
of...
fed her a little too much because of we only gave her like a 3-ounce bottle before we left, right? Oh, I'm not muted.
Thank you for interrupting, McKinney. Asshole.
This is one of the bloopers.
Thank you. Give me all the Ivan.
Iron. Yeah, so I did like the design up here. All this design, I kind of got some inspiration from like a Russian or Ukrainian design of their subway tunnel stations. So with a little twist of my own. And let's just like look at this really quick. Let's just admire how much that looks like Isaac Clarke and his helmet from Dead Space 1.
No, actually it does.
Just so you guys know, Dead Space is quite literally my favorite game series of all time.
Just imagine the inside of your head. Just nothing but dead, empty space.
So I had to put a little Easter eggs over here. I did all the rainbow colors in here. So over here is going to be a tool shop. Over here is going to be a bed shop. I got the bathrooms kind of being installed now. I'm gonna make.
Do they know
this-
about the cock store?
Yes, they know about the cock store. Yep. I've already told them if they don't, they're not ready for
Behind
mature
you.
content, then you better skedaddle. Holy shit! Kenny, Kingsguard, forward. Get him!
Keeper alert.
Get him! Get him!
Oh, you scared him off. Good job.
He's like, oh shit! He's like, oh shit! The Kingsguard, fuck that! I'm out of here. He's going after him. That poor little tiny creeper. Could you put the blocks back so he doesn't fucking jump down next time?
I mean, I would run too if literal Odin came after me,
Yeah, no kidding.
covered in blue flames.
Yeah, I would do. I'd be like, oh shit, fuck that. But yeah, all right. Let's take the elevator up. That's awesome. I'm gonna stop it right here for just a quick second.